Good evening and welcome to the Monday, September 26th edition of the HGP Nightly News Sportscast. I'm Sean Embra. We begin with basketball. The 11th National Schools Basketball Festival was officially launched on Sunday, September 25th, 2016 at the Cliff Anderson Sports Hall. Calvin Chapman was there to capture that launch.
The festival opened with a march past of the teams participating this year. Speaking at the ceremony, Director of Youth Basketball Guyana, Chris Bowman, stated that the National School Basketball Festival, now in its 11th year and what started with just the under-19 category in a lose-or-go-home format, has now blossomed to hold 4 categories with a more complex system. And he thanked the sponsors, Banks DIH Limited and Bihari Group of Companies, along with Digicel for their support. Digicel has been with the tournament since the initial year. Events and sponsorship manager Luana Abrams spoke at the opening ceremony.
Been the proud sponsors from the inception. And of course, we want to wish all the students, want to encourage you to represent your schools well. And as the students say, bring your A game and do your best. And we want to thank the organizers for giving us this opportunity to sponsor this event. We wish you well and a successful tournament.
Director of Sport Christopher Jones officially declared the tournament open.
It's important to note that sports in the school curriculum is very important. It is the only place that the young student athlete can learn values such as discipline, respect, self-esteem, confidence, and teamwork. And of course, we want to continue to support the youth basketball Guyana with these initiatives to ensure that the student population have every opportunity to participate in tournaments like these. With that being said, I now officially declare the 11th Youth Basketball Guyana Tournament open. Thank you.
Thank you, Calvin, for that report. And Calvin will bring you more basketball action during the course of the week. As we move on, we take a look at football. The National Track and Field Facility was approved to host the Jamaica-Guyana CFU match. More in this report. The National Track and Field Facility, Lenora, has been approved to host the Scotiabank 2016 Caribbean Men's Cup Championship between Guyana and Jamaica, scheduled for October 11, 2016 at 20 hours. This followed an inspection conducted by Patrick Beckles on Thursday, September 22nd, on behalf of the Caribbean Football Union, CFU. A release from the GFF stated, the inspection was not open to the media. This inspection was necessary due to the unavailability of the Guyana National Stadium at Providence on the scheduled date of the match. Guyana will face Suriname in Suriname on October 8th. The third round commences on October 5th. And still with football, Buxton United dethrones Victoria Kings to take the East Coast Intervillage Freedom Cup title on Sunday last September 25th at the Buxton ground.
It's a very, very good tournament. Chile put together. It's a very good tournament and good for the villages. So you could see players from the East Coast to go into other tournaments and these kind of things. So I think it's a very good tournament. Just need to keep it up.
The matchup ended 2-1 in favor of Buxton after they were down 1-0 but rebounded to equalize in the first half. They then netted again in the second session and held out for the regulation whistle to defeat the defending champions.
I like the victory. I enjoyed the victory. It was a great game. I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the victory. But it's back in Buxton and we come from behind and scored 2 goals. That was very impressive and very good.
Presentation of prizes will be done on Sunday, October 2 at Cherry Blair Wholesale Depot, Buxton. Line top. Cricket. Jaguar Semi-Pro Cricket League action. Tage Narayan Chandra Paul's league high score of 187 helps the young West Demerara unit defeat Georgetown by 8 wickets in their 5th round clash. Calvin Chapman was at Lusignan Community Centre ground and he files this report.
After reeling on 112 for 8 at lunch on day 1, Georgetown were eventually bowled out for 170 in their first innings. On day 2, West Demerara resuming on 164 for 2 and just 6 runs behind Georgetown's 170 were dismissed for 357. 20-year-old Tage Narayan Chandra Paul, son of the former West Indies captain Shiv Narayan, made a superb league-high 187 to lead the way for the West Side team. Skipper, 19-year-old Akshaya Prasad, supported Chandra Paul with 72. Okay, Tage, good innings today, 187, the highest score in the tournament. How it feels to score a century in this semi-pro league and, finally get some runs?
Yeah, well, I'm just happy to get some runs to the team. We're in a good position, and then when the skipper got out, just trying to held things together with the lower order.
Bowling for Georgetown, Gajanan Suknanan was most effective with 3 for 89. Andrew Stoll had 2 for 50 and Kellon Carmichael 2 for 35. Batting his second time, Georgetown reached 74 for 3 with Christopher Barnwell and J. Ron Byron both on 7 at the close of play on day 2. Georgetown, resuming on their overnight score of 74 for 3, reached 264 all out. Captain Christopher Barnwell made an unbeaten 133, which proved to be in a losing cause. Set 78 for victory, West Demerara reached the target within the mandatory 15 overs. Tej Narain Chandrapal made 43 and Akshaya Prasad made 20 not out. Gajanan Suknanan claimed 2 wickets. Chandrapal finished the match with a tally of 230 runs, and despite missing his Guyana Jaguars teammate Raymond Rafer, who is currently on A-team duties for the West Indies, he believes that the youthful side is coming together well.
Well, I feel everybody's been gelling together pretty well. Well, we've been missing Raymond this game, but things have been going good so far, and hopefully when he comes back, add some experience to the team.
And that concludes our sportscast. We want to thank you for staying tuned, and do join us here again on Tuesday for another edition of the Sportscast.